Hello and good afternoon. My name is Bungana, and today I want us to talk about budget. Entitled "Let's Talk Budget Process," and this budget process is a 2026-2027 Kenyan budget process. A call to Kenyans: the national budget process for financial year 2026-2027 is underway. So it is a call to action to all Kenyans. This process started on 30th August 2025 when the National Treasury issued the budget circular. It will run through planning, approval, implementation, and audit. That is a 28-month cycle that shapes how our taxes are raised and how they are spent. Why does it matter? Kenya's 48 governments, that is one national government, and 47 county governments are physically interdependent. County budgets usually derive from national revenue sharing, while county priorities are informed by national planning. That is why it matters. I'll take you through the key constitutional dates that you need to know. They're not all. As we go by, I'll be presenting others in between. But here are the key constitutional dates that you need to know as a Kenyan citizen. Number one is 30th August of every year. But because we are talking about the 2026-2027 budget, we begin from 30th August of 2025, and this is where the budget circular is usually issued, marking the beginning of the process. Another important timeline is 15th February 2026, where the budget policy statement is submitted to the parliament. Then we have 30th April 2026, where we have the budget estimates submission. Then we have 12th June 2026, the budget day presentation. 1st of July 2026, the implementation of the 2026-2027 budget rolls. Then we have 37th December 2027. That marks the end of this cycle with an audit and review report. Gone through the dates. Now let me show you the journey of the Kenya's budget. That is from planning to performance. Every year, Kenya goes through a comprehensive budget process, one that begins with planning and ends with accountability. To most citizens, the budget may look like a collection of numbers, but in truth, it tells the story of how the government plans, spends, and reports on public resources. This journey usually unfolds in three key stages. We shall go through them one by one. Number one, we have the budget process, which in this regard, I call it our statement of intent. Then number two, we have the cash flow statement, which is the turning point or turning plans into action. Then lastly, we have the financial report, which is basically about measuring results and accountability. So I'll take you through the three of them, beginning with the budget process, which is our statement of intent. The budget is usually the starting point. It represents the government's statement of intent, which is a declaration of what the government plans to achieve and how it intends to mobilize and allocate resources. It actually reflects national priorities, which may include but not limited to investing in health, education, infrastructure, security, and economic empowerment. At this stage, the budget is simply a promise on paper outlining where we want to go as a nation and what we value most as a people. The second stage is the cash flow statement, that is turning plans into action. So once parliament approves the budget, implementation begins immediately. That is 1st of July of every financial year. Funds start flowing from the National Treasury to ministries, to counties, and government agencies. At this point, the budget transforms into a cash flow statement, a record of actual money received and spent. It shows how taxes are collected, how projects are financed, and how services reach citizens. This stage is about execution, where plans meet action and policy intentions begin to take real shape on the ground. The third stage is the financial report, that is measuring results and accountability. At the end of the financial year, government institutions prepare financial reports that detail how public funds were used. These reports, examined by oversight offices like the Control of Budget and the Auditor General, compare what was planned with what was actually achieved. They highlight successes, challenges, and lessons for future planning. This stage embodies accountability, ensuring that every shilling is tracked and that Kenyans know how their money has been spent. In this way, Kenya's budget process is not merely a financial exercise. It is indeed a cycle of intent, action, action, and accountability. Three things here: intent, action, accountability. It begins with the dream of development, moves through the reality of implementation, and ends with a report back to the people, ensuring that every promise made in the budget translates into tangible results for all Kenyans. Call to action: stay engaged, attend public participation forums, submit memoranda, follow committee debates, and hold leaders accountable. The budget belongs to you. Follow it from start to finish. It starts with you. Take action. Stay alert. Stay engaged. Track every shilling from planning to audit. In case you have any queries about this, you can reach us through Dr. ABUNG'ANA and Dr. Kiganda. They'll be able to assist you further. Thank you for tuning in. We hope you can join us again in our next budget talk. Stay updated, and we shall keep you updated each and every stage. Now, our next engagement will be about the introduction. You need to know what a budget is before we continue with the budget process. Stay tuned. Coming soon.